Okay, so today in phonics we're going to be looking at the C family. Okay, here are the members of the C family. We've got the K as in cake, K, kicking K as in king, K as in sock, a Q, making a K sound as in croquet, a X, K, X, at the end of the word as in fox, and the K-H digraph, which sometimes we know as ch, but sometimes it makes the K sound as in cord. Okay, so what we're going to do today is you're going to need a pen and you're going to need a piece of paper. And if you can divide your piece of paper like I've done into 6 columns, we're going to see if we can make a word list with some pictures that I've found, and then maybe see if you can add some words onto the end of it. You might think of some different words because I certainly haven't used all of the words. So let's have a look at our first picture today. Our first picture is a delicious cake. Cake. And cake begins with a curly K, so it's going to into this column here. So let's add that in. Cake. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the next slide. Oh, beautiful. A beautiful kite. Kite. And kite starts with a kicking K. So that's going to start here. Kite. And you'll notice both cake and kite are split vowel digraphs, but not affecting the first letter sound. Okay, cake and kite. Our next picture is a cat. And I think you can all guess which column that's going to go into. A cat, one of the first words we learn when we're at school. Cat. Super easy, those ones. Okay, there's the cat. Oh, the next one is a king. King. There we are. So if I'm going too fast, you can just pause the video at any time. It's the beauty of learning from home and being in control of your learning. You can just stop the video and you can add these words to your list. And there we have the king. Oh, lots of pairs of socks. Socks. It does sound a little bit like it might be making the x sound at the end, but in socks, it's actually this digraph, the curly K and the kicking K together. One sock. And as there's lots of them, we're going to make it plural. So we're going to add an S on the end. Well done. Lots of odd socks there. Okay, the next picture is a duck. And the duck is making a quack sound. Quack. So let's add the word, we could add the word duck in first. That's going to go here. And it's the curly K and the kicking K making the K sound. And actually the duck is making a quack sound. And that's actually got this digraph, the Q digraph, and the K digraph at the end. Okay, the duck makes a quack. And that's the Q and the U making the K sound. Oh, does anyone know who this is? You're right, it's the queen. And that too starts with the Q and the U digraph. Queen. Remember, if I'm going too fast, pause the video and then you've got time to write these words yourself. Queen. Oh, these children have a bug rug just like ours in our class. 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 And class begins with a curly K. There's an A here, but we actually say the word with the A making an R sound. Class. Fantastic. Bug rug just like ours. Okay. Oh, this is a picture of our school. Our school, we had a big celebration and let off lots of balloons. A school. Now, actually, that's a tricky one because there's a cool, and the school is made by the K and the H digraph. All. that's going to go right in the end column there, school. Well done. And that's our school at SJB. Oh, fox, ox, fox. Wonder if you could think which column that's going to go in. What's making the x sound at the end? You're right, it's this one here. Ox, fox. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Are there any more pictures? Oh, now these, if you don't know, are piano chords. The chords that made up if you play the piano. And chords is a word that we've mentioned right at the beginning, and it's a few notes played together, but it's actually written with the ch digraph making the k sound, and that's some piano chords. Or if you play the guitar, you might have some guitar chords. You'll learn about those later. Okay, and this is a post box, or a letter box, or even a pillar box. We'll call it a post box, and it's the k sound in box. So we can write post box, box. And then we could just also have the word box, and it's the x making the k sound. Excellent learning today. Oh, now these children are putting up a Christmas tree. And the word Christmas actually starts with the ch digraph, making the k sound. So Christmas, if we can squeeze it in here, k, r, I, s, t, m, a, s, Christmas. And as you can see, it's the k and the h together making a k sound, as in Christmas. Excellent. Oh, a clock. 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 Now the clock is quite tricky. We could actually write that in two different places. The clock starts with a curly k, making the k sound. Clock. And also the ending of clock is the k, the k, two k's, curly k and the kicking k. So actually we could put the word clock into this column here. It's a double one, that one. Fantastic. And that today is the k family, all the different ways in our language of making the k sound. And I'll look forward to seeing your lists when they possibly might have a few different words on there. See if you can add a few onto your list. Okay, thanks for listening today. Bye for now.